And here we are in the final fourth tab on sample screen. So much potential, it's uneffing real. I found the real power for those lo-fi enthusiasts. A certain pattern also revealed itself. All that and more in this video. Welcome to Creative Therapy. If there's one name that this tab could be called, it would certainly be randomization. You can find 4 basic parameters, which values you can adjust, and depending how you set them, that's how pronounced the randomization of certain values or value will be. Out of the 4 adjusts, there's also a 5th one, but we'll get to it later. So out of the 4 adjustments at our disposal, we have pitch, which controls randomization of pitch applied to the layer or layers. The same goes for randomization in level. We also have position in stereo field or pan. And also offset, which determines which part of the sample or when it starts. Now, in the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I found the real power for those lo-fi enthusiasts, and I stand by it. To me, lo-fi style, especially when it comes to the melody, always brings back the memories of a stretched out, worn tape cassette. Yeah, I'm that old. I used to rewind tapes with pencil to save some battery life in my Walkman. Yep. Anyway, so this agent phenomenon would bring a very unique feel, as the music would sometimes change its pitch, up or down, would be a little bit quieter at times. Then cheap headphones would start breaking down and the sound would get a bit quieter in one headphone or the other. Some parts of the tape would be so worn that the section of the song would completely disappear. I'm sure you're getting my drift. I'm only bringing it all back because with a clever use of randomization and pitch, level, pan and offset, those characteristics can be recreated on a good sounding sample to bring back that old feel. And voila! I intentionally left the very last column to be discussed separately to the rest of the screen. The reason being the adjustments applied impact the whole pad, so all the layers at once. Here you can alter the randomization of the attack, or in other words, how the sample fades in. Samples decay, or how they fade out. Cutoff, meaning which frequencies are randomly on each pad press cut off. Also resonance, basically emphasizing the near cutoff point frequencies. The presence of those changes can be adjusted to suit using the depth fader. If you pay attention, you can notice that there is a certain pattern which became present from the very first global screen. There we had adjustments in the form of velocity in layer play, which would connect us with the next screen or one of the tabs of it, but also sample play options played an important role on the sample screen. Once again connecting 2 together in a way. Now samples tabs or certain of their content also connect us with the following screen. And I really believe when you start noticing that pattern, it will help you memorize and learn the program edit as a whole. But first, we have to dive deeper into envelopes. But for that, I will see you in the next one. If you enjoy my content, demolish that like button. Any questions or suggestions are welcome, and you can leave them in the comment section below. To always stay up to date with the next releases and also to support the channel, consider subscribing to it. For further support, head over to the description where you can find a link to my Patreon page. Thanks for staying right to the end. For now, stay occupied.